Well, here we go again. Another episode in the life of Tom Brady. This is nothing new, ladies and gentlemen. This sort of thing has been going on since the beginning of time. Apparently, Tom Brady has responded by the allegations on the suspension of him by Roger Goodell for Deflategate. Let me tell you something. He's saying that none of it is true, of course, and that everything is false. But let's be honest about one thing. Something something led them to be suspicious of Tom Brady. Something happened that made them believe that he might be covering up a few things, as well as other people on the New England Patriots. Now, I understand what his claim is. I also understand what he plans to do and what the NFL owners are planning to do as well. But no matter what the case is, no matter what has happened, something led the commissioner to believe that something was going on. And I understand what Tom Brady is saying. He can make any excuse he wants, but nevertheless, a cover-up is a cover-up, a lie is a lie, and he would only stop blaming everybody else and start realizing what he did. I think it would make a world of difference. This has been going on since the beginning of time, as I've said. When you continually point your finger at other people instead of taking responsibility for yourselves, then this can ultimately lead to big trouble. It's gone on again and again. Like I've said, people don't grow up. They refuse to grow up because all they care about is what they want instead of what everyone else wants. Now, instead of crying like a baby about it, they should admit that they were wrong. I understand what Tom Brady has said. Maybe it's true, maybe it wasn't. But something led the commissioner to be suspicious of what has been going on and ultimately accuse Tom Brady of it. Whatever it was, Tom Brady should just admit it instead of doing all this stuff, beating around the bush, saying he's going to sue and everything, and acting like a whiny baby. Because that's basically what he's doing. Other things like this have happened throughout history. O.J. Simpson is a prime example. Take a look at all the way back through the heroes of the past century and even in the time of the Bible. King David was a prime example of denying guilt and trying to cover up what they did wrong. Adam and Eve, another example, blaming other sources instead of taking responsibility for their own actions. Cain and Abel, another example. If you read about what happened, you know that there's another example of not taking responsibility for your own actions. It's happened throughout history. The greatest men, the greatest women of all time, somewhere along the line, did something wrong. and refuse to take responsibility for their actions. This, sooner or later, gets people into trouble. And when it does, there are consequences. There are always consequences for wrong actions, for not taking responsibility. And when that happens, they point their fingers at everybody else except themselves and what they did wrong. Tom Brady should man up and start admitting what he did instead of pointing his finger and blaming everybody else. Because whether he admits it or not, he did something wrong. Whether it is true or false is not up to everybody else. He should admit that he did something wrong and serve his 4-game suspension like a man. That is the bottom line, and that is the truth that mankind continues to deny over and over. I am a stranger in this world. This world is not my home. God bless you all.